Hi, my name is Christina Turnbull and I'm in Miss Pearman's online SPD 100 class. Today I will be speaking to you about moonshine. After my presentation, you will know more about moonshine and be able to make a useful decision about how to avoid moonshine altogether and how it may be used as a useful fuel in the future. First, I would like to show you a short video clip.
Get my butt guy first. Come on, Corey. Get with us. That's what out of. Here, Corey. Big traffic coming, just turn it in a different direction. Well, that's good to help. Item number 3, coming up. I hear a car. Here's one I dread fixing. Take that line right there. Now it's come up to the moderate time. Use big plastic barrels, something. Propane gas with no smoke and no racket, and produce just as much whiskey or more. I love to make it, and I'll tell all the judge that it gets your blood. You might shut down for a little while, but you'll make a run eventually. Till it clears up, I can get a little stop. Not right.
You're not worried at all about using propane in enclosed areas?
No, you ain't supposed to, but you do it. We ain't supposed to make whiskey, eat it.
Today I will discuss to you the process of producing moonshine, its negative effects on the body, and its potential use as a fuel in the future. You need to be informed about the liquor because much of the production occurs in the Virginia Appalachian Mountains. Appalachia is known as the moonshine capital of the United States. Also, the tendency of college students to party and get alcohol poisoning could be dramatically increased if moonshine consumption was abused. I was drawn to this topic because I have heard many stories of its effects it has on people and wanted to understand more about it. I am now going to talk to you about the process of production, negative effects on the human body, and its potential as a fuel source in the future. Let me begin by sharing about the production of moonshine and its process. Moonshine is produced illegally and secretively to eliminate the high taxes on whiskey. In the process of production, yeast ferments a sugar source to produce ethanol. The main ingredients of American moonshine are cornmeal, sugar, water, and yeast. The production process can be separated into 4 steps. Firstly, all the ingredients must be equally mixed with a quarter the amount of yeast and then all prepared to be heated in a still. Second, the mix must sit for 3 days in a warm, dry place until it is fermented into mash. The mash is then heated to the point of vaporization. The heat vapor then travels through a tube or coil and is transferred into another empty jar. Next, we will discuss the negative impacts moonshine has on the body. The negative impacts of moonshine can be serious reactions such as blindness, ulcers, nerve damage, paralysis, and death. The Liquor Control Board of Ontario spokeswoman Daniel Govan emphasizes its harmfulness by saying it's simply too dangerous for individuals to do. There's a good solid chance that you can blind yourself or permanently damage your liver. These effects are due to the high alcohol concentration, which ranges between 100 and almost 200%. That's almost 100% alcohol. It has been claimed that some people have used car radiators as a condenser and results in traces of lead and antifreeze remaining. Finally, let's examine moonshine's potential use as fuel in the future. Moonshine, also known as ethanol, has been envisioned as a possible solution for fuel for the country. On May 26, 2006, Cornell University agriculture professor David Pimentel stated, "It takes 30% more fossil energy to produce ethanol than you get out of the fuel produced." He also points out that it takes 14% of all the corn grown in the United States to make the current 4.3 billion gallons of ethanol produced annually. But that ethanol is only enough to fuel 1% of the vehicles used in this country. These stats show that the United States will not be able to rely solely on ethanol, but it can play a huge part in moving it to alternate fuel sources in the future. Altogether, moonshine has and will continue to play a great role in American traditions of the past, present, and possibly the future. It will remain a harmful liquor as long as it's around, so be cautious if you are ever to come across it one day. Thank you.